Hey everybody, Happy New Year! It's Amanda Moxley. I'm trying this once again because I had a bad connection as I'm out here on a run on this beautiful January 2nd, 2018. And I wanted to come on and talk with you guys, and just my intention is to have a really clear connection right now so I can connect. So I wanted to just wish you the very best of 2018 as we kick off this new year and this new beginning. And you can really... wait a second. You can really feel, well, first of all, I want to ask you guys, how was your new year? Was it a good new year? Hi, Mandy. Hi. Was it a good new year? And what my husband and two kids and I, we had a really amazing releasing ceremony where we have this is our view. This is my back. Well, I'm a little further down from my house right now, but we have a bonfire and we released everything that we don't want to take into this new year. We had a ceremony, we released it, and I'm so grateful that we have that ability. You know, if you're a mother or a father or a friend or a family member, that we as conscious biz entrepreneurs, that we can share our light. And it just gets me so inspired to think about how bright our future really is and what we are creating. So keep shining your light and sharing. So a couple things about this year. So how you start is how you're going to finish. And I know, like all of us, you scroll through Facebook, everyone's so pumped, everyone's so excited. It's like, yes, this new year, like new beginnings. It's like this clean slate. It's the beginning of a race. And how you start is how you're going to finish. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, because I know it feels like we're at the start of this race and it's this new beginning. And I also want to encourage you that, yeah, it's nice because we get a brand new calendar, we get a brand new year, we get a whole new month, we get a whole new day. But the thing is, what if you brought that consciousness of new beginnings and renewal and focus in every single day of this year? If every single morning you woke up and you thought, wow, what a gift that I have to be alive, to have my own business, to speak my way to success, to shine my light. What if every day was like this? This feeling that you have right now about this clean, fresh slate and all these goals and these intentions and what you're releasing. What if every morning you started your day like that? You started with absolute conviction and faith and trust that you're going to claim your goals. And every night before you go to bed, you release what is no longer serving you. What if you had a ceremony every day? You know, so many people are completely stuck in their stories and using their stories about why they can't be successful to justify their lack of success. And it's just like, you gotta really do your inner work. It is intestinal fortitude. It is internal work. I heard that the pastor say that this week. It's intestinal fortitude. I love it. So every time his sermon was all about every time you forgive someone, every time you extend grace to someone, that is a rep of internal fortitude. That's a rep. So you want to get really, really strong within yourself. Because, success is really such an inner game. Okay. So what if the way you're starting right now, yeah, it's exciting right now, but what about the middle of January? What about the middle of March? What about whatever month or day or year, a slump that's happening? You need to bring this renewed vigor and excitement towards every season this year in your business. And that takes a lot of mental strength and grit. The other thing I want to say is these next 90 days, how you're starting these next 90 days and what you're doing and the new habits that you're putting into place and you're ritualizing and becoming habits, this is going to really set you up for the success that you want in this whole year. So really, most of the money, they say like the first quarter is generally a little slow, and then second and then third and then fourth is where you make most of your money. But I really want you guys to really focus on income generating activities and service, not in a way that you're chasing money, because when you chase something, it's just not attractive, right? We've all been chased, or there's been that like stalker weird kid that liked you in grade school or something that, it wasn't attractive, right? So you don't want to chase success. You don't want to chase money. You want to embody it. You want to embody that you want to become and act from successful millionaire you. And the other thing is you want to have 100% expectations of success and elevating to elevate your new normal. What is normal for you needs to be elevated, and what you expect, because you are living, and 2017 is a result of what you consider normal and comfortable, and it's also a result of your expectations. So if you really want to up level this year, you need to expect success and up level your definition of normal. So that's really exciting. And you don't just write your goal. And here's what else I'm really, and hopefully you're already doing this, but you really want to write your goals down. The more you write them down, thoughts are things, and you put that pen to paper, and these thoughts, these goals, intentions, and dreams that you're writing and wishing and intending, these are coming true. I had some really great time this weekend to reflect, and I love cleaning out and getting rid of clutter and papers and going through all my files and getting all the tax stuff put away, and getting everything. And I keep some files and I have all my journals, but I had a notebook that I had written back in 2006. And I wrote, which seemed at the time such a far-fetched goal. And I wrote I had 6-month goal, 1-year goals, 5-year goals, 10-year goals. And I had written in my 10-year goal, and that was before I had children. That was before, anyway, so I wrote in there that John and I would have 2 gorgeous children. I described my dream house, including the view, including the position the house was facing. I wanted it to face this way, so I get all this sunlight all day long, because I love the light and I love the view. And so I wrote that in 2006, and all of it came true. And I wrote business success, and I also wrote a lot about how I wanted to become a really good speaker, and I wanted to be on stage, and I wanted to shine my light and share from my heart and be able to communicate and let my message land in the hearts and the minds of my audience. And now that's what I am clearly doing. I've manifested all those things through intention and goal setting, and that's why you really want to write down, really write this down. So some other things I want to talk about is, you all know I'm super into the metaphysical and spiritual aspects of manifesting and creating your dreams. So we started this year with a full moon. The full moon was in the sun is in Capricorn, which is my favorite sign. I love Capricorns. It's like the best. It's like my son's a Capricorn. He's like this little old grandpa. He's like the wisest sage you've ever met. And then also the moon is in Cancer. So Cancer is all about emotion and security and nurturing. And I have a Cancer rising. My son has a Cancer rising. But anyway, it's all about love and security and nurturing. And Capricorn is all about business and practicality. And it's just the best. And we're also going to have a super moon and an eclipse on January 31st. And in terms of the universal number, last year was a universal number 1 year, which was all about new beginnings. So my word for last year was really seed planting, and it's a very masculine, because you're like, you're just kicking ass and taking names, and putting up structures and standing up for yourself and getting clear on what you want and what you don't want, and taking lots of action. And now this year is a number 2 year, and so this is over a 9-year cycle in numerology. So this is a really good year, because 2s are all about relationships. 2s are all about relationships, and also the 2, a 2 is actually an 11, because a 2 is an 11. So these 2 1s, or this 11 is such a spiritual number, which means that whatever you're thinking about, you're manifesting. So lots of goodness going on in our world, and we are completely divinely supported. And as long as you're really living your purpose and what it is you really want to do, and I know many of you have a calling for speaking, you have a calling for shining your light and being in the spotlight and sharing and gifting the world your story and your unique system of how you can help people. And I really encourage you to have the faith and the courage to go forth and shine your light, because it's not about you. It's about who you're here to help, to heal, to serve, to uplift, to transform and inspire. And so create a little visibility plan. What is it that you're going to be doing every single week or even day to really be that light, to be of service. I also want to just share, how I talked about the money piece and how you don't want to chase the money. What if but you obviously have income goals. What if and cute, my little son, I love him, Sawyer, we were talking about our goals, and he said, I want to help, his goal this year is to help more people in need. And he has a very big heart, and I was like, wow, that's such a good goal. I should have that goal. He inspires me. For his birthday, in lieu of gifts, he had all of his friends come to his friend's birthday party and give toys and gifts to the homeless. And we took that on the 24th down to a church community center and gave that all away. And it was just amazing. But my point is I thought, oh, what if I were to shift my goal from, I don't even remember what I exactly said that night when he shared that. And I was like, what if I just shifted my intention to, instead away from this or that, and I shifted it to how many people I want to help, and that I actually want to help people in need in my business. Not like, I don't want to help homeless people necessarily. I mean, in terms of, my business, I want to work with clients, but do you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is for you to focus on, how can I help people this year? How can I help? And if you show up to serve first and to give and shine without attachment, then you will make your mark. So I know it's going to be an incredible year. I know that all of your dreams can come true. One final, how many times have I said one more thing? I just have so much to share with you guys. I want to say this, is that whatever you write down for your goals and your dreams, it may not happen this year. Life gets in the way. People get sick, people die, things happen in relationships and personal life. There's a lot going on in the world, right? We've seen that with the natural disasters. Like, life gets in the way, but I promise you, if you write your goals and dreams down, they will happen. They will happen. So kind of write it down and have high intention and low attachment. And as you have that high intention and high desire and just yumminess, like, yeah, this is what I want, trust that it's going to happen. And don't beat yourself up if it doesn't. Because I think some of you guys are really, really hard on yourself, but then you're also very, very easy on yourself. Okay, finishing off here. Okay, so what I want to finish saying is, here is that I said that some of you guys are a little too easy on yourself, right? Like, I want you to really push yourself that extra mile this year, and just because that is where diamonds are made. They're not made, think about an oyster, think about all that friction, think about all that time, think about a diamond. That you are a diamond, and so push yourself. Be gentle with yourself, ditch the beating yourself up negativity, but have strong expectations for yourself. Hold yourself to a high place of accountability and focus. And, you have to focus. Focus. One thing I'm doing in terms of focus is I'm turning my phone off. I realize it's kind of like all of us. It can be such an addiction. So I'm having very good boundaries with my phone, because it's like such a waste of time just scrolling. So tighten up your boundaries, really make some decisions, and focus from where you want to be and who you want to become, and it's going to be a great year. So thanks for being on this journey. I want to hear from you. What is it that you really, really are excited about this year? What is your big vision? What is your dream? What are your dreams? And if speaking is something, let me know if speaking is one of your big dreams. And it could be just speaking on, like I'm doing on a live stream, but really speaking to really scale your income and impact a lot of people this year. Have a beautiful day wherever you are. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Happy New Year.